Hey, what's up TBL? It's Rocky. I'm here to present the Reliever of the Year award. And before I do that, I just want to say a couple of things. First of all, congratulations on the big year. It's a really big year this year, and a lot of teams worked really hard to make sure and get their scheduling in, and Adrian, of course, worked like extra hard as he normally does, blood, sweat, and tears kind of deal. Also, everyone else that tried to helped out wherever they can. Just want to give a big thumbs up to Rob Scotland for all the pictures that he took this year. That was really cool. It's gonna help us archive, the TBL. So 50 years from now, people are gonna be able to look back and see evidence of there was something real going on. If we're not still around in 50 years, and so that was a really big help. So thanks a lot for that, Rob. Otherwise, man, it was really cool. It was actually pretty neat to watch the TBL as a spectator. I was pretty much a spectator for probably more than half the year. I've been away in Quebec, and now I'm in Vancouver for the Plymouth in the playoffs. But it was really cool to watch, everything go down from the outside, and watch, the website keep switching and keep moving, and it was neat. And so I'm really excited to come back next year and join up with all this festivities and stuff. I'm missing out on the banquet. This is the banquet. That's really cool. So congratulations, and congratulations to everyone that have already won an award. It's really cool how it was picked. Everybody, all the managers gets a choice. They can't pick their own team. I'm sure Adrian went through with that. So everything's pretty deserving for sure. It's voted by your peers, and so that's really cool. Don't know if there was any surprises yet. So yeah, and congratulations to the winner of the TBL finals. You did it. I don't know who you are, Brickies, SSK. I don't know which one of you won, but yeah, you guys, you did it. You capped off the big season, so congratulations, especially for that. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Can't wait to see the write-up, I guess. So let's get to the award for Reliever of the Year. Let's get to the nominees. First off, start with Rob Scotland of the East York Heat. Now, Rob won the award last year, and he pretty much filled the same role this year again, pitching behind Kevin. It's probably not that easy. Pitch behind Kevin. A lot of batters would be happy to be facing anyone but Kevin after he leaves the mound. So people are probably tuned up for Robbie, and but he put together a pretty good year still. Had a good couple starts as well, but as far as relieving innings go, he was pretty consistent, and he's one of the true relievers actually in the league, and he still has the all-time record for saves, TBL all-time record season for saves with 3. So Robbie is our first nominee for Reliever of the Year. Second on the list is Dave Stishy. Dave filled a different kind of role than your typical reliever. It was a little tough to judge Dave, I'm sure, for a lot of people, because he rotated one inning with Dave Hodes, his teammate, and they pitched like that, pitched one inning each back and forth, and so he did have less starts than Hodes, so by default he was the reliever for the team, but he put together actually some pretty big numbers for a pitcher, for period. His numbers are pretty off the charts, and they're probably going to be numbers that could stand for a while. So Dave Stishy is the second nominee for Reliever of the Year. Third nominee is Paul Lindsay. I've got to see Paul Lindsay pitch 2 or 3 games, and he also comes in as a true reliever, and he comes in a few tough situations. I'm sure Darby could be testament to this, that he'll come in a lot of times with men on bases, in between innings, no outs, less warm-up, so he's up there for a nominee, and so he's the third nominee for Reliever of the Year. Fourth nominee is Mr. City TV himself, Adrian Golumbek of the Leslieville Brickies. Paul Lindsay, of course, of the Bushwick Bears. But yeah, fourth nominee, Adrian Golumbic of the Leslieville Brickies. Actually, a funny story about Adrian is when you're driving around with him in his van, in his CTV van, kids start running after you, and kids start running after the van as if he's Muhammad Ali. I'm telling you, they're out there screaming, "Kill him, Adrian! Kill him, Adrian!" And they're running after him, and it's actually pretty funny. So for that reason alone, it's really good to have him on the list, because it shows that the reliever of the year has some star power, as well as some raw skill. But all jokes aside, Adrian's probably wouldn't want to be a pitcher by choice if you had to ask him, but he hasn't shied away from any innings this year, from pitching at any point this year, and not only that, the Leslieville Brickies, as you know, had a great record, and they made it all the way to the finals. So it shows that he was actually doing a good job not letting the games get away from them. And Adrian Golumbic is the fourth nominee for reliever of the year, and the fifth and final nominee for reliever of the year is Mr. Jerome Pessard of the North York Masons. Now, Jerome also isn't a pitcher by choice if you were to ask him, but he's a gamer, and he does his job well. He comes in anytime. He doesn't matter what it is. He just likes to go up there and play Burby. He's not really he doesn't care who's winning or loses. He has fun either way, and so he does the same thing on the mound. He was part of a really, really good North York Mason team this year, who actually, the record didn't really show really how competitive they were and how really close they were to having a record over 500. But they pulled off, even though they had a low record, they pulled off probably the most dramatics in the league, and they were the cause of a lot of excitement throughout the league, and people thought that they could have been there in the finals, or at least made some noise in the playoffs, but they met a pretty big team. So Jerome Pessard was a big part of that team, and that's why he's the fifth nominee, and he was a true reliever. That's why he's the fifth nominee for reliever of the year. I actually just got this in just now in the mail, and I'm gonna open it. I don't know who the winner is. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna see it for the first time with everybody out there. So without further ado, your winner for the 2011 TBL Reliever of the Year is Mr. Paul Lindsay of the Birchcliff Bears. Paul Lindsay, you're actually a very, very deserving winner, and the games I saw you in were actually really tough and really difficult, and you actually came in for a Dufferin wall ball game as well. That you shut us down once you came in, and I could tell that you're a true reliever. So it's going to be awesome to see you stay in the league, and the rest of the Birchcliff Bears and all the players stay in the league for many years to come. So I was really glad having you. Congratulations, you deserve it. Your peers thought you deserve it, and I'm sure it was a close race, but yeah, that was really cool. So that's it, guys. I know you're partying, I know you're drinking, and so I'm going to let you guys get back to that. But again, after this big year, it shows that the TBL is here to stay, and so, it could be a busy winter as well, who knows, but we're really looking forward to next year, already getting, things in motion for next year, and I'm going to be back. I love it here in Vancouver, but there's not going to be any VBL happening anytime soon. Who knows? Actually, I don't know. But I'll be back in Toronto next summer. So party on. Congratulations, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Alright, boys. Peace.